Welcome to another episode of Spilling the Veal. We got your host, Terence Jennings, and our co-host slash producer, Blake McCauley. Happy New Year. What's going on, Blake?
Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Hadn't talked to you since last year.
Yeah, I know, man. We back like we never left. Man, what's going on with you, man? What's going on?
Nothing much. Santa brought me this brand new studio. I was able to hang all this new stuff. Got that piece of paper I earned from the university from graduating, and
Yeah,
got to start some football talk here soon. Got the transfer portal getting ready to get in full swing on a defensive coaching search right now. So thought I might as well hang some Lamar Jackson Heisman right there and some
yeah,
stuff from when I was with the football team when we won the not me, I was just riding coattails. The Music City Bowl. Ended up
yeah,
putting my ring over there and some stuff I got from my time with the football team. But
yeah. I see you got Shane back there. I see you
oh
got
yeah,
Shane
from
clipping.
when we won the national championship, that was what they put out in the Courier Journal. Done deal. U of L lives up to number one seed, wins third NCAA championship. So had to
Man,
since we had Shane on the show, definitely had to throw that up there and support for sure.
I love it, man. It looks real snazzy. Everything is nice and ordered. Everything looks nice and well placed, man. It's a real feng shui. A real feng shui,
Appreciate it.
you know.
Lighting was tough. That's what we got a little bit
Yeah,
of a mark right there. But all
yeah,
in all, with all the glass, had to do a little bit of rearranging, but everything ended up working out. Got Derby Classic. We've talked about that a few times. Had to put that old program from one of the best times. They had Donovan Mitchell there and Thomas Bryant. So one of the last
awesome,
big showings that they had. So I had to
awesome.
throw that up there and represent for sure.
That's awesome, man. That looks really good. Louisville has a lot of special history, and everything is just so electronic on phone base. It's great to see some memorabilia. Great to see some just clippings and all those things that just bring back those old memories. It doesn't replace all this stuff. It doesn't replace having those things that are physically and tangible. So, man, shout out to you, man. Looks awesome. Great way to head into 2026 for sure.
We'll dive into this Cal recap. One of the worst official games I've ever seen through my entire life. That was brutal. Ended up coming out with a 90-70 win though. Sananda Frew had his first double double of the season. Terrence, what really stood out through this game?
Man, this was an exciting game to watch. Our guys they were out in California. They got to feeling that California breeze, and you could just tell that they were feeling good out there. Great way to represent uh, ourselves in an away game. We definitely came to their house and we dominated. I just felt like we were, we overmatched them. They really couldn't hang with us in any aspect of this game. And it was a really great game for us. Ryan Conwell, he came out with 26 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He shot 6 for 13 from 3 point, which is exceptional. My boy Adrian Wooley, hey, the two lefties, Ryan Conwell, Adrian, the two lefty guys, man, they came out, had big games. He had 21 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. He shot 9 for 14 from the field, 3 for 7 from 3 point, which is exceptional. And Sonny came out with his first double double of his Louisville career, which you mentioned earlier. It was a great game. Javon even had 11 points. Not, I mean, all of our guys did what they were supposed to do in the absence of Michael. We're still waiting on Michael. Check on that back, get him a clean bill of health. But like I said, these guys have to step up. We're a deep team, so it's no excuse for us to come out and not produce and not get dubs. Michael's a very important piece to our team, but we still have other pieces that we can put out there and get the job done. So and once he comes back, we're gonna be so much better, once we get him back out there. But yeah, everybody had a great game. Everybody came out, did what they were supposed to do. We are really aggressive as far as defensively. Got a lot of forced a lot of turnovers.
Forced them into a
Not
lot of late shot clock. Like it
late.
seemed like every time they had the ball, it was like five. They were throwing up a grenade basically. They had no other option.
And I don't know who's coaching them on their defense, but hey, you gonna see in the film here, like clearly somebody did not read the scout report on Woodley or Ryan, because they were just forcing them left, and I'm like, these guys are lefties. So hey, it is what it is. We'll take it. Way to come out. Our conference opener came out, got a dub, and we did it in great fashion. So I mean, hey, shout out the team, shout out everybody that came out there and produced. Way to come represent for the Ville. And yeah, it was fun. It was a fun game to watch for
Yeah,
sure.
both Kaysen was out with an undisclosed injury. Hope everything's okay with him. And
Mm,
then Michael was still out with that lower back. And our
mm-hmm.
guards really stepped up. All our guards, everybody that played really stepped up. And
Yeah,
if Kaysen's going to be out long, I mean, we're really going to have to lean on Sonny to be that big physical presence and kind of expand his game more. We're going to have to rely on Kanai a little bit more and Javon. And Fruit, he seems like the more you give him, he's more like he's willing to bring it on. Like, give me the ball, give
right,
me the ball. First
man.
double of the year, and you can tell he has a little bit of awkwardness to his game, but
Yeah,
everything he's doing right now is working.
right. And I get it. Confidence. We have to run. Honestly, we have to run through him because the word is out on our guards, the word is out on our shooters. Okay, we can shoot. We got that, but we have the teams that go the furthest are the ones that you can get inside. You got a guy you can pound it inside, a guy that can really get out there, get those get those rebounds. And now I mean he had what 14 rebounds.
I
So
think 10
now
defensive and then 4 offensive.
so now in my head, you a rebounder, big fella. So now you can't get nothing less. All right. So if you come out with 4, 3, 5 rebounds, that's not good enough. So the next game, we want to keep you in the 14 to 15 rebound range every single game, at least 10 plus rebounds for the next for the rest of these conference games. So I mean, because we see what you're capable of doing now. Okay, this is what you do. You're a 14, 15 rebound guy. You've done this, so now continue to do that, and we'll win by 20, 25 points, and it'll just help us moving forward. So yeah, it's great job.
And like crazy enough, Cal was a big like lead Dort. He wasn't a small guy, and that's
Yeah.
who Frew was going up against. And Frew, like he had really good success, and we were having good success in the paint, and they just could not get off any shots throughout the night.
Yeah, I mean, got to protect the basket. Got to we have to have our rim protectors. We have to be moving on the string as a unit, and that's what we came out to do. And that's what you got to do in these away games, away from your crowd. You go in there, you got to take their heart out. So and it's the new year, and hey, hey, we got to open up the new year with a fresh dub, with a 20-piece and a biscuit. Okay.
So you
Yeah.
brought up how you were from California. Did you ever spend time at Cal or Stanford at all? Visit those schools? You have any
Yeah.
correlation to those two at all?
Not too much. Stanford, Cal for sure. Cal for sure. The campus it's in the city. It's a wonderful area. I mean, I used to get my really fun fact. I used to get my hair cut. My barber that I went to for many years was right across the street from Cal University, right there in Oakland, Berkeley. I want to say Berkeley,
Yeah, Cal Berkeley.
Berkeley. I'm sorry. Sorry, my Oakland people did not mean it, but Berkeley. I should know that. But anyway, uh, my wonderful barber he's been in the community for 20, 30, 40 years, cutting hair. So that's where I used to go. A friend of mine that used to play in the NBA. I don't know if you remember Ryan Anderson. His name
Oh yeah, for
Ryan
sure.
Anderson. He
Yeah,
went to Cal.
Rockets legend.
Right, Ryan Anderson. Ryan Anderson. He's a Sacramento guy, good friend of mine, and I used to go watch his games up there. I went up there I think for a camp one time when I was, you know, in my teenage years. I wasn't like a top recruit at the time, but I was getting there, and so I went up there, and when they told me what the GPA you have to actually get on, I said,
See you
this
later.
might not this might not be the place for me. But I love the organization, great culture there. I mean, it's a great place, but you just you got to make sure that you're going to the right place that fits you, and I loved it, for sure.
Now that they're in the ACC, if you were a kid right now and you're getting recruited by one of these two California schools, like
Yeah,
what would your when they're approaching you, like we're in the ACC, you might have a 2 week stretch where we're flying all the way to North Carolina for a game, we're
right,
coming back, and then we're going all the way to another Carolina to play a game.
right.
Do you think that how hard is that to recruit California
Yeah.
kids?
Um, you're not. You're well. I think you're cool with it because you get to travel. You get to go to these different honestly, they have to come to you too. So it goes both ways, and it it's different, because I believe they were in the what conference were they?
Pac
Pac
Pac 10, Pac
10,
12 back then, yeah.
Pac 12 or the Pac 10. Sorry if we mistake that, but
Went from 10 to 12, I believe.
yeah, and I wasn't too intrigued with playing, the teams in those conferences. ACC is more intriguing. You get to play the North Carolina, the Dukes, and all that stuff. So it's 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 a special thing. You get to go to these other places, NC State. You get to go to these other states and play and travel, and it's more intriguing to a younger player to come in and say, "Hey, you're gonna get to play this team. A lot more eyes on you. A lot more TV time. You're gonna get a lot more TV time, and you're gonna be able to, you know, see the world through basketball and also get to experience different type of competition. Before they were just kind of traveling within the region. So you kind of played all those guys that you're gonna play against coming up. So now I get to go over on this side of the U.S. and check my game out and really, see what I'm about. And it's good. It's good exposure.
All right, we'll get into this week's good, bad, and ugly. We've got 4 good plays and 1 bad play. So we'll go ahead and get into the good.
So this is a quick hitter right here. And Coach Pat Kelsey's really good at drawing up these plays to come out. So we got Javon, tosses over the top, does it like a decoy screen. Isaac sets a really great back screen on Sonny's man to clear him open for the lob from Conwell. So yeah, great contact, and it's almost like he doesn't even see it coming. So this is wide open. This is textbook, execution right here. Great lob, great finish by Sonny, great screen also by Isaac to set him up because if he doesn't set this screen good enough, bam, like he's looking at the ball, bam. That's all you gotta do. Make some slight contact, free him up, and that's why you got to keep your head on the swivel. Bam, right there. He doesn't see it coming. Throws it to where only Sonny can grab it. And this is a great play to come out with to get your big man going, get him seeing the ball go through the basket. And then as you see, as his stat sheet shows up later, he has a double-double later on. So that's what you got to do. You got to get your big man involved, get him going early. And usually we get going once we dunk the ball.
It seems like every first play of the game, it seems like, all right, this is going to be a lob to Fruit. Let's see how it happens. And
Right.
sometimes it's forced and it's not there, but every
Yeah.
single play at the beginning of the
Right.
game seems to be drawn up for him. And like you said, once your big man gets that first touch and they're ready to go, it
Right.
gets them all steam ahead. And that was his first double-double of the year.
Yeah, shout out Sonny, man. Congratulations. Let's keep it up. We got a long year, so we just got to keep it up, keep going, and yeah, good job, Sonny. Like that. Okay, so all right. This is a two. This is what we call it's a 2-in-1 play. Okay, great defense, great offense. Stop it. Stop. This is all I learned. When I as a freshman coming in, front the post. Especially when you are a little undersized. Now, Javon is for sure outmatched right here. He's outmatched in height and weight, uh, in every physical aspect you can think of. But this is how technique prevails. Using your lateral quickness and getting around into the frontal position in the post. Now, so we got Sonny up a little bit. So if he's in a great position actually. to if they do get that ball over the top, I believe he's quick enough to get over there, get the steal, or kind of mess that up so he doesn't get a clear look at the basket. But Javon's fighting hard right here. This is when, hey, Javon, if you was my teammate, I have to treat you to a nice dinner or something, man, because you, yeah, you put your hard hat on, you working. But he's clearly outmatched. He gets into the front, go ahead and play it, and he gets his hand on the ball, still runs the floor, fills the lane, and then Ryan comes back. Ooh, whew, finish with the right. Okay, little scoop delay. Yeah. So Ryan shows off his ambidextrous finishing abilities. But this is a great way to get your hand on the ball, force the steal, bam, right there. Runs the floor. McNeely kicks it up. Great look ahead. They're not set up, and Ryan finishes strong at the basket. So that's what you got to have when you're out there. Just everybody moving in unison, knowing their job. They know that that's where they want to get the ball to, and you just got to make. If you're undersized, you're undermatched. Use that lateral foot speed and that quickness to work your way around, just so you can make it difficult for them to get the post entry. You never want to get a great post entry pass when you're on the guy's backside. Pause. You want to make sure that you are in a position to where you can be effective. So great job by Javon. Love to see it. Okay, so we got Wooley right here. So stop. Hey, somebody didn't read the scouting report on this guy. He's a lefty. So why are we forcing why are they forcing him to the left? But hey, we'll take it. Thank you. It's a gift. So we got Wooley right now. He's penetrating, getting to a strong, dominant hand. We got the guy in the corner. He doesn't want to come off Kobe because he's a shooter. So he's staying attached. But I like the way that Wooley is being more aggressive, being more decisive, and showing off his skills because we're gonna need him to put up numbers. We're gonna need him to be aggressive to open it up for everybody else. So he forces to the left, great shot, step through, finishing strong through the contact. So bam, shot fake, penetrates, bam, shot fake again, finishes strong with the left. I mean, this is easy money right here. This is easy money.
He had a play similar. There was like a 2-minute span where the next time he kind of got barbecue chicken on a guy, blew right past him and hit the same move, and it was 1-on-1. And then he
Right.
had that one where he hit the same move over 2 people. So especially if Michael's out, it looks like he's hitting his stride right now and feeling as
Right.
comfortable as he's felt the entire year. So I feel confident in Adrian if Michael's out. Wooley is
Right.
a guy, you could see his confidence just when we were talking to him at media day. You could
Right.
just tell this guy's all about ball, and he
Yeah.
was ready for it. So I love to see this guy come out and
Right.
shine.
Yeah. And you got to have fun out there. This is not hard labor. This is the fun time. This is where you come out and you absorb the work, you love the work, you embrace the work. And so now all the work that you put in, it's gonna flourish and show through the game, especially, and you got all eyes on you too. You guys playing on TV, you got the fans watching, so you got to come out there ready to go, which these guys have been doing. And yeah, and I like to see Woodley keep being aggressive between him and that 1-2 punch with him and Ryan, and even Isaac getting those threes off, Sonny, Javon, all Kanai, everybody that's putting their part in, doing what they're supposed to do, knowing their roles. It's going to be an amazing basketball to watch. So it's great to see them coming along.
Get into our last good.
Okay, so we got the high post pass, backdoor. Oh my God! Oh my goodness gracious, big fella, relax. Whoo! Okay, so we got right here Stop. So, hey, this is what you call prime real estate, okay? Prime real estate. We're gonna take over the market.
This real
Hey,
estate's so prime. Derek A. Stewart's selling it.
man, and Derek A. Shout out Derek A. Stewart, man. Hey, go see him about a house because it's the market's open. Okay, we're taking advantage. Everybody knows that Ali's a great passer. So all you got to do is just move to an open spot, which is clearly this is just wide open right here. So just give him the ball, and he's gonna do the rest. Bam, bang out on your head top, and yeah, we just took advantage. I mean, this is about as easy as bucket you can get, but great way to read, see the back door, and yeah, this is great execution. I don't. Yeah, I think Cal was just trying something right here to see if they could figure it out, but it just our basketball coaching and our IQ is so far ahead from the beginning of the season. So we've made all the mistakes that we could possibly make. So now watching film, going over things, now you see those cuts, those certain nuances that you should take in the game, and that's what we're doing. But I mean, shout out to them. That was great execution right there. Shout out Kanai putting on somebody's head top. That's what I'm talking about, big fella. That's
As
how we
soon
do.
as they switched to zone, it was what are you doing? And it
Right.
was every time we just got a clean look. So I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
why they were playing a zone against
Nobody
us,
should ever
honestly.
play a zone. If we play zone, we're gonna kill it every time. We got too many shooters. We have too much going on the perimeter for you to ever try to zone us. So if a team wants to do that, hey, we're gonna welcome it
It
all
just
day
seems like
long.
asking to lose. It's like, why are you playing zone against this team? You've got Isaac
Yeah.
McNeely,
I,
Adrian Wooley, Ryan Conwell, Michael Brown when he's playing, all
right.
these people on the floor, and you go to a zone.
You're right. Why would you go to a zone? But that's just, hey, I don't know. I'll leave that to their coaching, their scouting, and whatever. But hey, we'll take it, and we're gonna do what we do with it. So hey, thank you. Shout out to them.
We'll get into our
Yes,
only
sir.
bad of the game.
Okay, okay. Not bad. Okay. So blow by. It's a blow by, which is just miscommunication right here. Isaac looks like Isaac took a pretty heavy screen, man. Bam. Woo. Man, he took a tough screen right there, but
Oh,
yeah, he said, "Forget this." He didn't
that's
even try to
Dort.
get
Yeah,
back.
that's
So
a Dort screen right there.
yeah, yeah, I feel you, big fella. I mean, that guy like what 260, 270 or something. Hey, it's like a brick wall. Pow. And then Sonny, you know, he got to cut him off, cut the baseline off. Never want to let a guy go baseline. But he had a great game. So yeah, it's not that bad. It's a great finish too. It's a great reverse finish. I'd have liked it, Sonny to kind of get over to that baseline, cut that baseline off a little better, and yeah, force him toward the help. But that's not, that's bad. But it could be fixed. It could be fixed. They were probably up by like 20 at that point. I get it, but just want to stay locked in for.
Yeah, this was Justin Pippen's first game back from injury. He's been out for I think he's been out for close to a month. So he came in, he didn't look bad, but it was just there wasn't enough around him to get going that night where they really even seemed to really stand a chance.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, he actually didn't. He looked pretty decent to me. He was out there being aggressive, but I just feel like when it comes conference play, you gotta have team continuity. You gotta play team ball. You have to be on one page. Strategy, scouting report. It's a lot of things that go into just winning the game. You can't just show up and play. It's a lot of preparation. Preparation is key. So how you prepare for the game is how it is going to determine the outcome. So yeah, to me it just didn't look like Cal really just prepared the best. But hey, we came out there, we did what we were supposed to do, and we got the dub. So that's all that matters to me.
Just wanted to take a second and give a big shout out to Bestway. home of the low price guarantee or it's free, where you can get all your home furnishing needs on a deal. They have everything from smart refrigerators, washer dryer sets, 86-inch TVs, PS5s, Xboxes, all the way to reclining living room suites and bedroom suites. Bestway offers so many ways to pay, from retail to rent to own and even financing through Lendmark. With 2 locations in Indiana, 1 in New Albany and 1 in Jeffersonville, and 5 locations in Kentucky. Radcliffe, Dixie Highway, Hikes Lane, Shelbyville, and Shepherdsville. Stop by today and tell them that we sent you to get $100 off your new item. Now let's get back to the show. Fresh off of this Cal game, we're going to be staying in Cali for a Stanford matchup Friday night, January 2nd at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the ACC network. Stanford comes in with an 11-3 overall record, and listen to this final score that they had the other night, same night that we played against Cal. They lost to Notre Dame 47-40 in the year 2025. That was the final score, 47-40.
47-40?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, TJ, what are your 3 keys going into this game?
I mean, hey, we just got to score over 50. I mean, dang. Hey, we good. But, hey, honestly, I don't know. Just listening to that, I don't know if the offense was really terrible or the defense was just really good. But either way, TJ's 3 keys, we want to stick to what we do, do best. TJ's 3 keys. Key number 1, must play fast. We have to play fast. Stanford tries to play at a slow pace, tries to force you into bad shots. Pressure and speed up their guards, man. I can't stress that enough. We have to really come out and apply a lot of pressure, land that first blow, and we want to get out and run that score up. Key number 2, early through touches. We want to get Sonny the ball early. Stanford doesn't have much up, front court depth. So we want to keep the same approach we've had with Sonny for those last couple of games that we had. He's going to have to really attack the defensive, offensive rebounds. Make sure he's coming out. We need another double-double from you, big fella. Hey, I can go for a triple-double. Who knows? But, hey, come out aggressive. Long as Sonny is aggressive and we play through him, we'll be fine. Key number 3, we want to eliminate Ibuka Okori offensively. He's the number 4 scorer in the country. They don't have enough offensive output to outscore us, so we can't let them get hot, drop 30 on our head tops. That can't happen. We got to stick to our game, play our game, and long as we, do those 3 things, we'll be fine. So play fast, get Sonny the ball early, eliminate Ibuka Okori offensively, and we'll be fine. Those are TJ's 3 keys.
Yeah, Ibuka Okori, he's a freshman guard. He's averaging about 22 points a game, I believe. And you talked about that's number 4 in the country. He didn't do very well against Notre Dame. He had 7 points and shot 3 for 14. But when he played Colorado, he had 32 points. Minnesota, he had 25. And he's doing it at a pretty efficient level. He's shooting almost 45% and 34% from 3. But other than that, they've got a forward, Chisholm Okpara. He's a senior, 6'8", 240. He's averaging 15 points, 4 rebounds, about a steal and a half a game. But he was their leading scorer against Notre Dame, and he's had 19 points in 5 games this season. But other than that, I believe they've got one other guy averaging 10-plus points a game. So if we're able to keep that speed high and just use our depth, I don't think there's – if you're winning or if you're losing a game with 40 points, I mean, we just need to play our style, and I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, we just can't let, a lot of guys, they can't keep having bounce back games on us. We don't want anybody to have a bounce back game on us. We want to make sure if they were scoring 7 points, they're supposed to score 30 and they scored 7 points the last couple games. We need to make sure they still scoring 7 points. Let them have a great game against the next team, but not us. So that's going to definitely be something I'm looking out for, making sure we don't let him go off. But I mean, 40 points in a game is wild, man. That's I don't know, man. So hopefully somebody hair got chewed off or something at the locker room, and they'll come with a lot more fire this next game. So we got to be ready.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. Like, that's a halftime score. That's literally a halftime score of a Louisville game right there. I think we had like
Yeah,
48 points at halftime, and they
yeah,
had 47-40.
yeah. And we can't play to that to the level that they play to. Just because they're scoring 40 points a game doesn't mean we got to do it. All right, we still doing what we do, and like I said, we're fine, and we're just got to keep rolling, keep this momentum, and yeah, we're good for sure.
Terrence, that's everything that we've got planned to today here with 35KY Sports. We appreciate our sponsors, Unrivaled, Best Way, and Derek A. Stewart Realtor. The link to the $26 free wash at Unrivaled is still available in both our description and Spotify and on YouTube. And then you can head into Best Way, get your $100 off your new item. Go get a washing machine, go get a TV, go get a couch, go get something. All of their locations are in the ad that we run in the commercial in this show. Terrence, anything that you want to say before we head out?
Man, happy New Year to everyone. You know, I hope hopefully that we're gonna enter this new year doing great things for everybody. Make sure you follow Spill in the Ville on all platforms, all social media platforms. Keep like, comment, subscribing, sharing it with your friends. We're gonna be taking it to the next level, 2026. So just hang in there, man. Stay with us for sure.
For sure. Be prepared for some football talk coming up. We're about to hit that
Hmm.
full swing, a transfer
Yeah,
portal.
yeah,
We've got a coaching search going on the defensive side right now. So we'll get in
right.
that. Love some football talk. So can't wait to get into it.
Can't wait, man. Shout out all my football guys. I know a lot of them. I used to hang out with a lot of the football guys back in college. Man, it was some good times. Those guys are wild, man.
Oh
But
yeah,
hey, Louisville sports all across the board has always been prominent and dominant. So it's an honor to be covering all the sports across the board. And yeah, we got a lot of big stuff coming. So stay tuned.